Well, hello there again. It is Brooke, and we are down in the basement. As you can see, I still got the mantle decorated for Halloween, so I'm going to take that down, and this is what I'm going to focus on right now, is the mantle. I've done the Christmas tree and a few spots upstairs, and I need to do like my mantle and some of it down here so I kind of know what decor I have to use in my places, because I'm not liking where I'm putting stuff. So we are going to do the mantle and get that done, because that's another thing I want to use, what I want to use, and then the other places I can kind of just fill in and stuff like that. So mantle time. But first, we got to take down the Halloween. I got a tote. We're just going to put it in there, and I'm going to organize all when I'm done decorating for Christmas. Down here behind, or in front of me, I should say, is a Christmas explosion, and that's where it all is. So we're going to focus on the mantle. Okay, so I've slightly started the mantle. I have a sweater on because I'm chilled, but give it about 2 seconds and this will be off. I got my Merry Christmas sign that I talked about in my decor haul. This garland I got from Target here recently, and it's just a pretty small one, but I thought the frosted kind of looked nice and it kind of balanced out like how dark the picture is. And then I really wanted to put all the stockings just on one side. You can't see the names as well, but you can still kind of see them. I thought about doing 4 and then 2. Didn't really like that, so I slid them all over here, and the switch is right there for the fireplace. We can turn on the light. We don't need any heat. I think that'll be okay because they're just gonna hang there. So we'll see how I like it. Now I want to do more of like a symmetrical kind of thing on the top. So I have some Christmas trees, and we're gonna go from there. So let's see how it goes. Halloween, I had to stop and think. We'll see how Christmas takes us here. So I picked up these 2 trees at Target. This is the large one. They do have like a small one. And I will mix frosted and unfrosted. That does not bother me. I just like trees. Look at this cute little fella I picked up. He's like Sherpa-y. He's so cute.
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kid. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding.
Oh.
Now bring us some figgy pudding and bring it out here.
I think I'm done. I've never had a mantle go so smoothly for me before. I have it really filled out. I have my pops of color here. Every year I love to use this little sled. I got the dollar spot. They do have one this year with metal rungs on it if you're interested. And they do have, I know they have a Santa, a Christmas tree, the snowman, and then a nutcracker. I don't believe they have a reindeer this year. And then I just use all my trees that I had 2 of, and they're the same color except for these 2. But I think it fits really well. It brings in like the colors from the stockings. And it's simple yet full, like how I like things. The only thing, I almost feel like it's too low here.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all like figgy pudding.
Okay, I think I like that. It fills it in a little better. I might have to do some fluffing and adjusting. I'm not 100% sold on like the bases of those trees, but I don't really have, other than like painting them or something. I don't really have anything to put them in, so they will probably just stay the way they are. I am going to remove tags off of things, and you will get to see the mantle in the final reveal here. I am super excited. I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, it is a new day. I have finished decorating upstairs, outside. We did the mantle. I got most of the rest of the room kind of decorated and stuff. So the only thing left is the Christmas tree. I got it in a tote in front of me. Got my picks kind of laid out. My ribbons over there. And then I have my ornaments. So I'm going to show you my tree. This tree is over 20 years old. It was from Walmart. And I think I paid $20 for it. And it's a 6-foot tree. But it's still one of those trees where you put each branch on individually, so you definitely know it's an older one. And then it fits in the basement here just perfect in the corner, but the ribbon does help to kind of fill it up, and then the picks help to make it just a little more full. It's a good tree for down here, so we're just gonna keep rocking it until it's too shabby to use. And so I'm gonna set that up, and then I always do the topper and the lights. I don't know which topper I want to use, if I want to use my gold or silver one. I wish I had kind of just like a white one, but I looked at Target and I didn't really see anything that I liked because I like the size of mine. Didn't look at Walmart really. So I got a little gold on the mantle, but otherwise, you know, I have silver down here. It's just kind of think whatever I want to use and I like best. So I just have to decide. So we will get that done, and I'm gonna fluff the tree. Hopefully it's not too bad. The boys' trees were in this same tote, so it could be pretty messed up. So we're gonna get all that done, and then we'll get to the ribbon, and then the picks, and then the ornament. So get excited for tree time. Here is the Christmas tree. It's just in a tote, and I have like the extension cord and all the lights underneath of it, I'm pretty sure. These are my picks I'm going to be using. These are like old Hearth and Hand, and I didn't use them anywhere else, so I think I'll just throw them in the tree. Old Bullseye's Playground, Hobby Lobby. I only have 2 of those because they were out when I went to go get some more, so we'll see if I use those, if I think it needs some sparkle or what. These are new from the Bullseye's Playground, and I like them, but they're kind of sheddy, so we will see. And we are in my storeroom. So these are the 2 stars that I have. They're just like the one upstairs, except for this is like the mercury glass silver. They still have this one and this gold one. I want to say they're like $10 or $15. I wish they just kind of had a white one, or like one that was kind of just in between these two, because this is like really gold kind of. So these do just have, they don't have the clip, they just have the spiral. We'll have to decide. Now let's get the tree up. The tree is all put together, and this is the first time I like fluffed as I went, and that was super slick. I don't know why I didn't do that before. So it doesn't really need, I mean, I did a little bit of adjustment here and there, but nothing major. And now I have our switch plug-in and the extension cord and 1 set of lights. So I'm going to do 3 sets of lights. I do 4 upstairs, 3 downstairs, and then I'm going to do ribbon, I think. Yeah, and then I do the beaded garland over it. Okay, I'm hot. This is just gonna make me more hot. So, light time.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The tidings we bring to you and your kid. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So I got some ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I bought 2 rolls, but I only cut up 1. I cut it into 1.5 foot sections, as opposed to upstairs where I had all different sizes. This I wanted a little more uniform. 1 foot was too short, and 2 feet I thought was a little long, so I settled on 1.5. And so I'm just going to kind of tuck it in on one side and then make a loop and tuck it in on the other. I'm not going to twist the branches around it or anything. I kind of like twist this around the branches because, I don't know, that seems a bit much to me. So we're just going to loop around. I did have some like deco mesh I got on sale at Joann's at the end of last year. Oh my God, it kept sticking together and it was just a big old mess. I think it would have looked really pretty because it's like a red and cream stripe. But I have this, and that has a little red in it, and then I have another one. It's got a like gold kind of sparkle to it. So I think I'm going to use my red bead garland then, and with the red greenery, that'll give it the red pop also. So let's get to this. The second roll down here, it could have been like more like 2 feet. That would have probably worked a little better, but I went with 1.5, so I'm sticking with it. So the next ribbon is just kind of this linen with the gold speckles that do come off. I'm pretty glittery right this second. It's from the Dollar General last year, and it's super like lightweight and you know, it doesn't have like a stiffness to it, so I don't know how well this is gonna work. So my ribbon is just kind of being a butthead for this tree right now. So I did 3-foot strips, so it was 12-foot rolls, so I have 8 strips here, and we are just going to see how this will. I think I should have done this first. I wasn't thinking. This will mesh into the tree. So I kind of want it to be more like in the tree along the trunk, like I had planned for the deco mesh stuff that failed me. It's just so loose and sloppy. I don't even know what you'd use this for. So I pulled out my buffalo check ribbon from Target, and it's the same size as that, but it's a little more like mesh feeling, and then has the wired edges. I cut these in 3 feet just like I did the other one, and I initially didn't want to use my buffalo check because I have, you know, like a lot on the mantle, and then it didn't really match with that deco mesh I had. But now that that's out of the picture, I think this is gonna look really good. I tried a little bit, so I got 6 or so strands here, but I have a whole nother roll. So we'll see what it looks like after these before I cut up the next roll, and hopefully my ribbon is done, because I really do not want to leave the house and look for other stuff. My other concern is that I cut these longer and they're the same size, so it's going to look weird that I have short ones and long ones. Damn it, big butt. Quit running into that. So I decided to put on the gold star, and then instead of using my red or white beads, I use these old gold beads that I have. They're just little like plastic ones from Walmart from forever ago. And I put in most of my buffalo check ribbon. I have a little bit left, but I think it's full enough. And I tried to kind of fill in like where the holes were. I've never done 2 of the same shape of ribbon, so I don't know. It's a little different. I think I have like a hole there, but I'm gonna fill in the picks now, so hopefully that kind of brings brings it all together. And then we'll get to the ornaments. Got all the picks on that I'm gonna use. The ribbon and the garland. It's very red right now. Just kind of what I had in mind. I use those, the small berries, I have the big berries, and then the velvet. I have more velvet balls, but I think 3 of those are enough. But I kind of would like maybe some more of those, so maybe I'll grab some of those at Hobby Lobby, but I am liking the way it looks. I just need some white on it, which I do have some ornaments that will do that for me. So I'll start with the ornaments I have multiples of, and then just work my way from there. Okay, it's been a few days, and as you can see, I've wrapped some presents, but I thought the tree was missing something, so I went to Hobby Lobby and picked up some of these just like big, sparkly picks. They have these in like champagne and some other colors, but I tried to get the more gold ones, and they only had 3 left, so I only was able to get 3 of these. So I'm going to put them on the tree here, even though it's full of ornaments and stuff, but it just needs to I need to tone down the red just a little bit, I think, otherwise it's just kind of driving me crazy. So I think maybe one there, and then maybe one there, and then maybe one over here. And then I also picked up these sparkly leaves here. And they had these big like gold magnolia leaves that I also thought were really pretty. But I just thought they were kind of big and they didn't have I don't know. I just like these better. Oliver wanted the big ones, but I liked these ones better. I'm not going to pull off the stickers quite yet because I just want to make sure I like it. So let's just try. And I did pick up 5 of these. They had a bunch of these still there. And I want to say they have these in silver also. Okay, yeah, I would definitely like some more of these, but they don't have them, so what am I gonna do? But I think that's enough of the leaves, but I think some more of those would be fun, so I can think about that for another time, like next year if they still have them. But yes, I like that, those pops of gold with just a little bit of sparkle. Yes. Tones down the red just a little bit. I'm very happy with that. And I have my tree cutler on underneath there, and it looks really nice. It's like barely big enough to fit around the base of the tree. So I'm like, definitely probably won't be able to use that upstairs because that base is even bigger. So that was kind of upsetting just a little bit, but what are you gonna do? That is it. I'm gonna give you just a little bit of tour of downstairs here, and then that's it for down here. That pillow's from Pottery Barn Forever Go, and that's a clearance pillow from Target. So that's what ended up in my pillow basket. And then here is my mantle that we did together. And I did add a few twinkle lights in here, and then some gold bells since you last saw it. Over here on my little cedar chest, I just have some of these red ornaments, and they kind of look vintage anymore just because I've had them for probably as long as I've had this tree, so like 20 years, I don't know, 15. And then that's just that filler that I got from Threshold that I put in there with it. And then there's my Kirkland's pillow. So I just thought it tied in the like buffalo check with the tree, having it over here. And then I put in a little more buffalo check up here. That's my buffalo check, little spot up here on this. I took down that white cake stand because I like these to be a little bit lower. On the cake stand they were too high, but it's probably too much buffalo check, but I like it and it looks good up there. I put some lights on this over here. These like little fun twinkly kind of lights. It keeps sucking batteries, so that's super annoying. This is how I did my blanket ladder for Christmas here. This is the blanket I had on it. This is just a Threshold, I want to say Studio McGee or Hearth and Hand. And then this is just one from Marshall's. And I got that pillow that is a Wondershot pillow from years ago, but I got it at a thrift store for like $2. And then the garland is from Amazon, and you can still get that. It's just, I like really like thin, simple garlands usually. And then for my couch here, I just threw on one of my pillows and the blanket. I used the Mary one. I said I was going to use my new tray out here. There it is. I have another buffalo check, and that's about all that's decorated. Oh, I have my TV stand. This is garland. I've used it on my railings. I think I used some of it on the TV stand or something last year, but I have 2 of them up here. I have 3 total, and I just have 2 up here. And then I have some red and green lights strung through it. And I just put our books here with my little pine cone, some of my other homemade trees, my new little reindeer, and then I decoupaged this frame with paper from Hobby Lobby, another new little bird I couldn't resist, and then just some more of my homemade trees, and then my little thrifted guy. So nothing, you know, like super elaborate over here, just simple and fun. Well, that is everything for my family room and downstairs. Anything that I haven't done down here, I will show you in the home tour. So definitely stay tuned for that. That should be coming out shortly after Thanksgiving. So I hope you enjoyed decorating my tree down here and my mantle, and then just seeing a few other things how I decorated. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.